I'm Isaiah Dixon.
Hello everyone, my name is O'Shea Moore.
My name is Jake Fector.
My name is David Carden.
And I'm Elon Arnowitz. Today, we'd like to share our idea, Design Mine. Design Mine is a custom interior app. Our service will improve furniture buyers' lives by providing a custom list of furniture to fit their personal style and room. Meet Danielle Bennings, the event and marketer here at the Dingman Center at the University of Maryland. She spent the past 3 weekends of her life searching for curtains to fill her new apartment. She wasted time and energy trying to find the perfect furniture to fit her room and match her style. With an $89 billion furniture industry, many Americans face the same issues as Danielle. It requires too many resources to go to a furniture store, search the whole inventory, and try to find furniture that you think might work in your room. It costs too much money to hire an interior designer, and furniture is too expensive to buy it and then realize that you don't like it and it doesn't fit in your room. Our app is going to revolutionize the way the furniture industry works. We're going to change the way furniture is bought. Instead of requiring people to go to a furniture store to buy furniture, we're essentially bringing a customized furniture store to the consumer that they can hold in their hands. Through the algorithm that we design in the app, customers will be able to follow 3 easy steps that will allow this to be possible. First, the customer will take a picture of their room. Second, they'll answer a few questions to help the algorithm gain a better understanding of their style. And there it is. In their hand, they'll have a custom list of furniture that fits their style and matches their room. We'll be saving customers time, money, and hassle.
We are targeting young male and female urban professionals between the ages of 25 to 35 in metropolitan areas. Now, two major reasons why we're targeting these people are because they're making good money and they're most likely our first-time buyers. So they'll want to purchase new furniture. And they wouldn't want to go home to an empty house, like with nothing. So the big question here is, how will we promote our product? Well, there's a simple solution. Facebook, Twitter, huge social networks that will spread our product like wildfire. People talk. Like, I know I talk about apps with my friends all the time, and this is the kind of app that everyone's going to be talking about. It will be that popular. And our partners will have websites, and since it's mutually beneficial, since we're mutually benefiting each other, they would love to advertise on their sites.
So let's get down to brass tacks and talk about the initial cost of creating this service. About $2,000 are going to have to go to bringing in a programmer to help us code the application and write the algorithm, because unfortunately none of us are tech wizards enough to create this application up to the standard that we want. So the algorithm will have all the inputs necessary to have the output of the furniture that goes with someone's room and matches with their style. About $500 will go to purchasing server technology and the upkeep of those servers throughout the year. So that'll go to handling all the internet-related parts of the application, such as links to our partners' websites and a safe place in the cloud to store customer data during the beta testing phase. There's also a single-time $150 per hour charge for an interior design consultant who will bring on to make sure our algorithm is as accurate as possible in replicating the interior design process. So making sure all the inputs are things that one should take into consideration when designing a room. So when it comes to revenue in the beta phase, our only source of revenue will be coming from 5% commissions that we make on sales from our partners after our users have been directed to their sites by our application. Even though that's not a lot, the main point of the MVP phase is to find out what works for our customers, gather data, and make sure that what we're doing is something that people want. When we leave beta and we go into alpha, we can adjust the pricing model in a way that works best for us, maximizes our profits, and a way that satisfies the customers. There's no price per unit because it's an application, but there is the original cost of developing the application. But hopefully, since there is no cost per unit, our profits will expand exponentially as time goes on.
So our team. So as Jake just mentioned, we're definitely going to have to hire a programmer, and we're definitely going to have to hire an interior design consultant because we all as a team don't have that expertise, and we're definitely going to need to make sure that we have that expertise so that our service improves. However, us as a team, we all are very efficient individuals, and we all bring something to the table that will make our service easygoing. So for example, I'm a communicator. I'm really good at talking to people. So I'll be able to go out, talk to the customers, see what they like, see what works, see what doesn't work, and use that information, bring it back to my team, and that way we can be able to improve our service.
I'm creative, and what I love about creativity is that it has no limits, and just like our company. And with my creativity, I will inspire ideas, and I'll promote our product and service.
I love looking at numbers, so I would be more than willing to handle all of the financial side of the business, looking at revenue flows, bank account statements, basically anything with numbers so I can analyze it and find out the story that it tells us of where we've been, where we are, and hopefully where we're headed.
So one of my strengths is speaking clearly and concisely, so I would like to talk to the potential investors and the potential partners that we may have.
So I have experience as an entrepreneur. I've ran my own businesses in the past, so I'll be able to implement the tips and tricks I've learned from those endeavors into our company here. I also view myself as very efficient as getting things done, so I'll be able to help myself along with the rest of our company to make sure we're on task and performing the necessary tasks needed in order to progress our company.
So we have searched the market, and there is no other company that does what we do. We are completely unique. So the two closest things we have to competitors is an interior design app called Americasa and an interior design company called Home Polish. So our app is free, so our users will appreciate a costless service as opposed to hiring an expensive interior designer. Our app is also accessible, so all mobile smartphone users will be able to use this in the comfort of their home. And our app is also user-friendly. Typically with interior design apps, they're really difficult to navigate and complex. With our app, there's 3 simple steps to design your room, and it's a quick and easy process. And our survey that the user would take at the beginning of the application takes the time to figure out the style of the user, as opposed to Americasa, where the user themselves actually has to place the furniture within their own room, which defeats the purpose of having an interior design app in the first place.
So timeline. Once we get the $5,000, what exactly will we do? What's the process that we use in implementing this money? So we're definitely going to begin working on our MVP, going out, talking to customers, see what it is and what it's not, and see what they like so that we can use that and for our final product. We'll start promoting our company using Facebook and Twitter, definitely because they are useful applications for our target market. We'll use those companies and definitely promote our brand. Then within the first 3 months, we'll have our MVP complete and ready to go as a trial and error. Again, we'll be talking to our customers, see what they like, see what they don't, so that we're able to continue to improve. Then we'll be ready to release it to the public, and by the time we get to our 6-month time frame, we'll begin designing our full app based on the information that we've gotten from our MVP. Then we'll complete the final version, release it into the market, and hopefully see it flourish and do extremely well.
So use of funds. Some of this information has already been covered somewhat by the cost part of this presentation, but it's important to look at how this fits into the context of the total 5K. So you've got $2,000 going into the development of the app. You've got the $500 going to servers. You have the $150 for the interior designer, and that we left some wiggle room. As you may have noticed, these numbers don't add up to 5,000 exactly because we don't know how many hours we will be using the interior designer for, so we left some cap space, if you will, to make sure that we had room for that, for a little bit of variability in that. When it comes to advertising, we're concentrating on Facebook and Twitter, so we'll be spending $700 on Facebook banner and sidebar ads and promoting tweets on Twitter. And then the rest of our money, which is going to be around $1,250, will go to operating expenses. So things like if we're traveling to meet with potential partners, that would cover those travel costs. If we want to create products like stationery to make sure that have our logo on them to make sure that we're exuding the air of professionalism that I'm sure, as you can see, we all have here at Design Mind. And then the remainder would be used as a tech rainy day fund to make sure that if there were any glitches in the servers or in the application itself, that we could fix those and make sure that our application is still running at the standard that we want to provide to our customers.
So our MVP and our next steps. Well, as we mentioned before, our MVP will be the beta application. And judges, you can see what I've given you before. That's pretty much we've already tried to design our MVP. We've actually taken that model, send it to customers, see what they like, see what they don't like, and see how they think that our service and our order works for them. But once that is done, and once we have our alpha product, we're definitely going to continue to work with our social media applications like Facebook and Twitter to continue to promote ourselves and to continue to target our market and to also draw in new customers. We're going to want to add extra functionalities. Well, our beta product just offered like the basics, the furniture, the coffee table, the vases, the dressers and things like that. But we also want to add the wall design to it. So what about the wall color? What about paintings? And what about wall decoration? So we're definitely wanting to add those types of things to our product. Then we're also going to continue to work with our original and our initial partner and for our furniture industry, but we also want to add on. We want to work with more than one company, with at least 3, so that we can expand our inventory and our customer can have more than one types of versions of furniture to search through. We're going to want to sell ads and sell ads on our products. So if similar companies like ourselves, like any future design companies or interior designing companies want to sell themselves on our app, they will be able to do so, which is also another way that we can increase our revenue. And then also, we're going to want to sell a $1.99 version of our app and a free version of our app. The free version of our app will have the ads on them, and it's just an aesthetic difference for the most part. The $1.99 app, the user will be able to use it without any ads, without any hassle, but overall, the service will be similar, and at the end of the day, our customers will be happy with their service.
So using the minimum viable product as a way to collect as much customer data and feedback as possible, we're going to make sure that the market is as strong as we believe it is. If not, if we find that the customers have some other unaddressed need, we'll pivot. We'll make sure that our application is bringing our customers exactly what they want and that we're the most adapted we could be to the marketplace. So if all goes as forecasted, we would appreciate your investment at Design Mind, where we design with you in mind.